Right, we are finally able to get a stream up. So we were been having some difficulties with just getting my PC to work and all that, but it seems to be okay now. I think I had a faulty stick of RAM, so we've got that out, and it seems to be working now. We're just gonna see here. We're in a 5 minute. Do I have auto chart off? Hello, can I auto fit my chart? My chart will not auto fit. Right, but anyway, we're looking at 1 minute here. As you can see, there's been a big drop off since about 1 p.m. We had market open here. This candle, right? Yeah, so this run up started at market open and then it plummeted right down. Here on the 5 minute, we are. I wish I could get this to auto fit. Like, I don't know why Tradevate has so many issues with doing, the simplest of things, but it does. It just does not work. I have a shortcut set for auto fit and it just doesn't work. So what am I supposed to do? Is there a button that I can push to auto fit it? Probably not. But whatever. I guess we'll just close it and reopen a new one. We'll move this over here. We'll move NQ 1 minute ES. We'll change this to NQ 5 minute. And it is auto fitted? No. That sucks, right? No. Any areas of interest? Hard to tell because, we can't really view the 5 minute chart. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I may just stop streaming because this isn't working. And look, every time I push a button, it like resets my everything. Right, we're logging out for now. Let me see if I go to my field funder account. Can I refit it on there? Nope, same issue. Right, we're closing that down. Oh, nothing can ever just work. There always has to be a list of issues before it works, right? And it'll still trying to get this to work, so it is just a black screen. I apologize about that, but nope, that's not my password. Oh, the PC is ramping up, which means it may shut off. That's how it's been going recently. Brightness, let's see, auto fitted yet? There we go, it's auto fitted. Yes, we did it. Right, let's see, we have a target to look at now. That's good, that's good. Oh, right, let's see, we're on 150k practice. They changed how the practice works, okay? What are we looking for? Big downtrend, little bounce off VWAP a couple times. I tried to break over, it didn't work. Tried to break over, didn't work. Here, same thing. It broke up a little bit, didn't work. It's been consistently under VWAP for quite a while. So realistically, we're looking for sales. It hasn't been over VWAP in 2 days, almost. So we're definitely looking for sales. What will be a target for us? Look, see this, see this. Why is it not? Why is it not? Why isn't it auto-fitting? Like, what am I supposed to do with this piece of shit? It doesn't auto. Oh, it does auto fit, but it doesn't auto fit the way I want it to. Is that what's happening? It's forcing me to view it zoomed out. Look, I can't zoom in. Oh, this sucks, man. I can zoom out, but I can't zoom in. Oh, man. That sucks. Can I move this? Because this one's not is auto fitted fine. And I can zoom in and out. What about the 1 minute on this one? And I can't zoom in on the 1 minute on this one either. That's so fucked up. Why is this happening? We're having a roll pull back up. So that's what we're looking at right now. To pull back up. Can we unstretch? There we go. Right. So we have a big support area. Let's see. Where has the most sort of happened? Where do we get? We reached up to here with a wick. Big wick too. I would have loved to get in on that because that's like my favorite shit to trade. Just big wicks. It seems to be a nice indication of when it's going to reverse, like this big wick. But obviously this is one candle now, so it's not like a huge obvious wick, that one. The very least we're going to be taking a trade off of the VWAP here, so we are on the 1 minute, which would be 39. On the that one it's 407. So there's not that very much between them. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have a look at this FVG just above fair value. The fair value gap right above the VWAP. We're gonna hope to get in on a trade there, and we are trading on a 150k account. So we're gonna jump in with 10 contracts. We're gonna jump in with 5. That'll be the goal. We'll hit. We're looking to get into this trade at 39775. If we don't, that's fine. Let's see. Anything on the 5 minute targets though? I just don't. We've been below the VWAP for a couple of days now. You know, I feel pretty confident in taking a short below the VWAP. Now there was one bullish FVG to the highs there, but it was filled with wicks, so it doesn't look like it's going to be, you know, getting filled again. To me, I don't think it's going to be reaching up to the 1410s, to 410. Sorry, that's just not a really high number to go for. And we're seeing a little microstructure build here on the 1 minute, so you can see this could quite possibly be our new high here. I need to draw a line. This could quite possibly be our new high. If it, I hate Tradevate. Tradevate sucks, man. Why are you only allowed to have one with shortcuts? Like, what's the point in that, right? Like, that's such a silly thing to do. Let me see. Right, it's still just kind of fluttering, right? Oh, that's a nice. This is looking like it's gonna push up. This is like the microstructure we're looking for, right? Like this is obviously the full structure we're looking at is this range. What is my Fibonacci? We're gonna do this and we'll get rid of that, right? Is it A? It is indeed. This is the full range that we're looking at, right? We bounced pretty much right off the 50% mark for microstructure to form. We could jump in. This is looking very nice, isn't it? For just a drop. But I would really like it to come up a little higher. It doesn't, you know, fill me with too much confidence. Now we are going to get in, right, on maybe 1 or 2 contracts here when it comes back up to the break, to the bounce here. Because look at that, like support that's leaving here. This is like a 4 tap to the row at the exact same spot. Can I move this up? Like that's the exact same spot. There's a bunch of taps in a row. Do we have any pivots close by? I don't know where my pivot points even are. I think it took them off me. Well, let me see, indicators, search, pivots. Or not, or don't search, you know. Why would anything work like that? Why would it just work when you do what you're supposed to do, you know? Pivot line is going to be, my pivot line is going to be maybe pink. I'll have a pivot line like that. I'm going to take my, now where is the pivot then? Still not going to tell me. Ah well, ah well. Right, so we're going to jump in one here. Fully expecting for this to come up higher.
Order filled.
It's not an issue if it does. If it comes up higher, we're going to get into another one right here. Oh, that's not it. That's not it at all. Going to get into another one right here. On the 5 minutes. So we're going to try and edge our position up until the area that we're interested in. Because we're on the 150k, it is fine, obviously, if we take one position a bit earlier, because it's not going to make a huge difference to our balance. There's our second position filled as well. That's nice. On the 1 minute, we're seeing this structure is now fully forming. We're going to have this push up. We're going to be able to enter into these next 5 positions, hopefully. Oh, there's the bounce of VWAP. Oh, that's the bounce of VWAP we were hoping for, but we wanted the VWAP bounce to happen a little higher, right? The VWAP has come down from where I wanted it to bounce. It was kind of this point I wanted to bounce at. That's okay. We had the right idea. We got in a little early for this reason in particular. If it runs, it runs. Let's keep it on. Now, target wise, we do have a couple of areas we're looking for targets. Obviously, we have low days right there. It's a good 50 handles. Let me see anything else. I hate that my 5-minute chart's not working. We have no other targets other than way lower, right? So it's really been a bullish sort of week, and this is it was just having a bit of a downfall. I might even take one off towards this fair value gap's bottom. I should have paid more attention to that VWAP, right? And when that moved down, I should have took the trade at the VWAP. I mean, it's not hitting the 5-minute VWAP, but I don't think it would, because if it was hitting the 5-minute VWAP, it would be filling that fair value gap that we said earlier. It's just not going to get filled again. So it's not really gonna do, you know. Here's this bullish FEG. This is the only worry I have, right? This bullish FEG. We're already up 500. If we break through this bullish FEG, we might take 5 contracts and hope for a push to the lows of the day, and then just take the lows of the day, you know. But I would have loved to get into this, you know. That would have been cool. Obviously, in the 5-minute, we can see that's a big old wick to the up too. So I wouldn't mind just getting in a bit late on it. If we have some more wicks, that would be nice. Not wicks to the downside though. I only like to see wicks in my direction, like, you know. If I'm short, I like bullish wicks. If I'm long, I like bearish wicks. Now this is like a good push into this gap. If we fill this, the hope is we fill it, we come back, we push past it. If we fill it and then push past it after, we're going to buy. Sell, sorry. But that's a nice, right? That's a nice little bit of a nice wick on that 1 minute too. Not big enough for me to take action on, but good start. Nope. Let's see, we are going to do our TikToks. Let's see, let's see. Oh, I didn't know what that was. Right, so how's this gonna go? How's this gonna go? We'll go 60 seconds. Oh no, we'll do it over a minute. Can I flip mid camera? Let me see. Not always like this. No, that's not gonna work, right? So Discord, we're gonna go like this, right? Right, I got this. I got this. I'm new to TikTok, but I got this. So we are on the live stream now, currently in a trade. We're currently up just 300. It's having a little bit of a retracement. Let's go over the trade idea. And then we're gonna go like this, right? We have flipped around now. So there was a test of VWAP, especially in this bullish FVG, rejection down. We then came over to the 1 minute to enter in on our trade. We were looking to get 5 contracts in at this fair value gap. We didn't end up hitting it. We tried to hedge in case this happened because it had a test of VWAP. That test of VWAP then broke all the way down. As you can see, we're currently up 780 even just now. It's going to keep breaking down. We're going to look to add more to this position as it drops and creates more of a structure, especially when it breaks this low that it's set recently. That's when we're going to be looking to add more positions, and we're going to be hopefully gaining some money. Now, this is all on a practice account, just for full transparency. We're going to be trying to practice for our combines that we're going to be doing. But yeah, if you want to come along, join the stream, join the trades I'm in. Links in the bio. Right, and then we should watch over that, right? Because I don't know, I'm not really good at this. Basement, let's go watch it. You go up, especially. Big wick, big wick. We're getting in. We're doing 5 short
Order
on that
filled.
big wick. That's us. We're in 5 short on that big wick. We're in 7 in total now. Let's post this up and we'll see how this is going, right? I'm just gonna say currently in a short on the NQ. Now, if the wick gets filled immediately, that's a bad thing, right? Good shit. We're looking good. We are looking good. We obviously had this little bearish FVG. If you want me to put that out, it's in the 1 minute. It's between 77 and 76, right? It was just a little teeny one. Now we're hopefully going to retest here. I kind of want to jump in. This is the pull we'd like to see. We're up right at this, right here, this candle. We're trading within the wick we had previously. I do think it's going to keep going down, right? Okay, I would like to enter into 3 more, give us 10 total.
Order
3
filled.
more, 10 total. Let's see how it goes. Now, obviously, it's practice. This is a big risk, but we're trying to just work on our trades, right? We're entering on the fair value gaps, wicks, and everything else that we would use to see what our consistency will be. Now, obviously, I am going to take notes of these. Well, I have it taken on the stream, okay? So this will be able to, for me, you know, if the wicks don't work, they'll need to be bigger wicks, okay? And that'll be fine. The only thing I'm looking at here is the wicks in the 5 minute. I was focusing a bit too much on the bearish wicks, but there is 2 wicks in the 5 minute, but this 5 minute candle isn't closed yet. So we are still looking to go down, as it has also still had this big wick up that we haven't filled. So the chances of us, because we had this wick, we filled it, but we wicked again. The chances are we're going to fill this wick. If we fill this wick, we're confident. We're currently floating around this fair value gap, which is totally fine. We did break we've been through the bullish FVG, so if we go through the bullish FVG one more time, I have full confidence that we will have a huge move to the downside. And ideally, and you know, all we're looking for is that move. But we're only taking it to the lows. We're not going to be pushing for a big mad trade, you know. Now, yes, obviously, it is. I'm going to take this 5 contract buys out. We're going to have our stop loss right here, just below this first trade, actually just after it, right? Let me see here. Halfway up this wick, we'll buy 10, stop, right? And that's the trade we're really looking for. We'll get this posted now. We're gonna post this to the story, so we are. Because there's no need for it to be on my actual TikTok, right? I keep my actual TikTok for my trades. We're up to 29 follows on TikTok, so that's cool. We're climbing up on that. Let's see. We're currently in profit. Oh, we're in profit. A nice amount. This is what we're looking to see. But we're looking at to break through this FVG fully. At a certain point here, if it does move down a good bit, we're going to move our stops to break even. And that'll be, you know, obviously the most ideal thing you can do there. And I took my second 5 up here, didn't I? So I took my 5 here, 3 here. So we're still not looking bad. We should have waited for that FEG push, in order to go up, right? We should have waited on that. What was, you know, I'm looking at this. Why did I get in on this? I'm confused why I took. I'll need to watch that again. Because now I'm looking at this 5 minute chart and the 1 minute chart, thinking there was no need for me to enter this 5 contract trade right here, right? There just really wasn't. I mean, obviously we were up here when we took our first 2, so we had the right move. We do have the right move, and it is going to go down. We just need to wait. I think that 5 contract was a little bit of FOMO. And it really was just a little bit of FOMO, right? We're up 1500, right? This is it. We need to break through, right? The main target right now would be the 360s, right? Well, it's more like the 59s, right? That's our main target right now, the 59s. We have a nice wick on the 1 minute. It's not too much of a wick on the 5 minute though. We're not gonna move our stops yet. When this candle closes, if it closes with a nice downside wick, then we'll move our stops. Also, is there any way that I can move my stops by just dragging them? Is that possible? I would love to be able to do that. Got dog hair in my mouth. Oh, bit of a push up again. We're back to the break even. That's why we didn't want it to break even. That exact reason. Now, this is not looking great. But it's not looking terrible. You know, we're still within structure. We just need to have a push down. Our main target is this, like, our main resistance point will be this high in VWAP. So I feel like moving this to behind VWAP a little. Because this just isn't, yes, this is quite a good support. So we're just gonna keep it there. Fuck it. There's no point in us moving it if it's a good area. We have an idea, there's no point in changing it around just because we're afraid of getting stopped out. We get stopped out, it's not a big deal. I do hate that I phoned in though. That was a mistake. The biggest mistake of this trade was me phoning in on that 5 minute. I seen that big bullish wick and then I took a short without waiting on the candle to close. That's what happened. Even though there was a big bearish wick before it. Not a good idea on my part. Not a good idea on my part. If I'd just waited, could have came up, could have retested that gap, and then that would have been my spot to enter right there. It's still floating around though. Like this area is looking strong, right? Like if it breaks this area though, that's going to be an issue. But this area right here is looking mighty fine as a little support. Let's change it. So we're going to make our supports green. Let's make our supports green. So we're looking at that sort of area for support, and it's looking very good. It is looking very good. Like when you put it out, it's everything can look a little bad. Get all of your tools on the table. It'll help you. If you get all your tools on the table and it looks worse, get out of the trade. Get out of the trade. But it's important to use all the tools that you're used to at your disposal. We're obviously trading the range right now. We traded below the 50%. Now I know most people buy below the 50% mark, but the way I do it, I like to follow obviously where the trend of VWAP has been. So our trend of VWAP, we have been trading below it on the 5 minute. We have been below it for a couple of days. We've been pushing a little teeny bit above it, but that's not good, right? So our main idea here is that it's a downwards trend. It's not an obvious downwards trend, but it's a downwards trend that I've identified from the VWAP. And here we go. We're having a push of that high. We're having a push down. We are reaching for the lows. We're reaching for the lows. If it comes back, we'll take 5 off here. I want to take off a 5 off. Yeah, 5 off here, right? And then we are going to take 10 off right down here, and that'll
order
be
rejected.
Oh wait, that's a buy stop. That's a buy stop. I used the wrong one. Buy stops here. And we're gonna 875. So we're gonna get out of 475. So it's be quite just above the lows. Yeah, good. I don't like going right to the lows or targeting just below the lows because I tend to get fucking stopped out from last year. Now we're going to take away our initial, so we are securing some money at least. We'll start a TikTok story again. Trades turning out well. We're up 4,000. We are securing profits at the 36275. We're securing half of our position, so it'll get us about 1,500, and hopefully we can push down here. It's going. Let's see. We're currently up 4,500. We just need a little bit of a push. Can I move my mouse so I can see that? Come on. Push. It's almost there. We're looking just 4 points. That's all we need. Come on. Oh, 2 points, 2 points, 2 points. Do you know what? We're closing it. We're closing it. We don't need those 2 points, do we? But I want those 2 points. I want them. They're going to give me them. Come on, give me them. Give me them. Come on. Oh, I touched it. Come on.
Order filled.
And that's us up 5k. Obviously practice, but 5k. And 1 trade. Awesome. Cool. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, what we're going to get used to is when we have a good trade, we're just going to leave it there, right? Now, obviously, we can keep going a little bit. We're not going to have any trades right now, but we will. Now, obviously, it is a practice. Cool. It's dropping even more. I could have held that, but again, that's not the goal. We could have targeted the lows. I was targeting structural lows. Totally fine. Totally fine. 5k, 5k, 5k is more than I've ever seen in my bank. It'd be a dream to get that on a funded account, especially in one trade. Okay. Feel more comfortable trading on a larger account as well. I know it's obvious. Everyone feels more comfortable trading on a larger account, but I think the 50k is just too small to be trading mini contracts, whereas you should be going to micros realistically. I don't. I like to trade my minis. Now we're gonna edit this. I have that TikTok open. My bad, my bad, my bad. I'm just gonna edit my stream title to say what we have. Content live. We're live now. We get a view on the live stream too. That's nice. That's nice. First views where we're live. Thank you. And then we're gonna say plus. Oh. $5,000. We could have held that to see if we, passed that in one trade. We realistically could have passed, theoretically, our challenge in one trade. Now look at this wick. Right? We're in again. We're gonna get in again right after. We'll see how this plays out. Let's see if it drops below here. So where's here? So we have a sell order.
Stop filled.
For a big wick attack. We're going to have our buy stop right at the top of this, right? So we're not going to be risking all that much. It's only 10 handles. We're up way more than 10 handles. We will, and we're working off the simple fact that this is a big wick that didn't make it up to the fair FVG, okay? We are looking for a move down, and I'm just going to take a move down, maybe to market to the lows again, and we'll see. But the wicks treat me nice. Wicks treat me nice. I still haven't put this TikTok up. We'll save the video. Oh, we're up a K already. We're up 1k already. That means we are going to. Oh, I was going to scale out, to be honest. Let's see. By 5 out of 5. Oh. It's a quick mover, isn't it? It's a quick mover. It's a quick. We're trying to get in, but we're having a little bit of difficulty. We're trying to get out, sorry. Not in, but again, we're still trading this 5-minute wick. The 5-minute wick's gonna get filled here, is it? If it gets filled, you know, it's all good. We're still at money. We still have potential to run these lows, right? I'm gonna move this up just one. Oopsies. There's two
Order
sellers,
rejected.
right? Oh, that's oh no, wrong ones. Wrong ones. Let's put buy stops in. Right, 2 buy stops in. We're hoping for a run of the lows. Obviously this could just be our structure forming. That's what we're hoping, right? We're hoping to get in the short with structure forming on our side. We got in after this wick when this candle closed. Obviously it had a bit of a rejection, and that's unfortunate, you know, but as we can see, quite often at a time when we get in, we do have a good trade when we get in at the end of those candle wicks. It's like the exact same setup here and here. Same sort of setup, same but different results. Obviously this one had a bounce off VWAP. This one has a lot more confluences. The VWAP bounce is much more important, right? Now, if you ever have a wick VWAP bounce like that, it's a good trade. Let's see. Oh, look at the wick on the 5-minute. Whoa, that's going to be a good trade. That's going to be a pretty good trade if this doesn't, if it doesn't stop me out, right? We have the possibility of calling it perfect here, right? This could be good. We just need it not to break this wick. We need it not to fill this wick completely. If it fills this wick completely, that's sad times, you know, whatever. But if it goes down from here, even better. We have double wick. But you can always talk yourself into a good trade when you just need. We're gonna get all of our, as I said earlier, all of our tools on the table. Let's see where we are. So we had a tap of lows. Do we have an exact tap of lows? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Exact tap of lows. So it's like a double bottom, you know, obviously everyone knows what double bottom is. That's not great. Now our story's doing pretty good. Let's see, we are over here. I need to refresh this. We do need to make some more thumbnails, of course, for our live streams, but that's fine. I can do that another time. Mr. Cool. Let's put this in the live streams. Right. Let me see. What is it? Right, we're scaling
Order
out
filled.
with 5 on, taken out. We're gonna have get rid of these. We're gonna take 5 more. We're gonna put it just a break even. Or even we're ready the lows. We'll take
Order
that.
filled.
That's the low push we wanted. We obviously we could run it a bit down. I don't trust it because it was a double bottom. So that's us up over 1,000. That will now be good, right? Up 7k for today. Let's see. 7k. We're gonna change our title again. I know it's not technically 7k, but fuck yes. I'm saying 7k. Good. Not a bad trade at all. Look, that was quite a good trade, especially the stop loss placement, pretty spot on. Everything went pretty well for me there. I did just get a bit nervous with the double bottom, so we wanted to get out of that trade as quick, we out of that trade there. But essentially we added on what we would have lost, right? A little less because we took out early, but we did make some more money there. And I think that's a good little stream there, right? Right, yeah. Well, I'm happy with that. We had two good trades. Maybe for next time, I'm gonna try not to FOMO win. I'm especially not gonna FOMO win a short during a bullish FVG. And for wicks, I do like trading wicks, but this one obviously little more intense than this one. Wicks are best left to be traded at the VWAP. By the looks of it, if we get a nice wicked VWAP, take the trade. Otherwise, you can take the trade, keep the risk low, and yeah, see, our wick down there obviously was a lot less risk than the one at the top there. We had maybe like 3,000 or 4,000 risk on the top trade. That one we only had like 1.5k on it, and we were already up quite a bit. So it was definitely quite it was a decent trade. We've had double wicks here. You could take a long position at this point. Wouldn't be bad at all. Let's see, we'll try it. Let's try it.
Order filled.
Let's take a long, right? 10 contracts long. We're gonna do stops below this. Let's go for here. Sell 10 stops, and then we're going to have a target of, let's see, where's structure putting right here. Structure is about up here. We have this. Probably run it up a bit. Big wicks, big wicks. The more big wicks you see, the better. The more big wicks you see, the better. I know it can be quite scary sometimes when the wick seems like it's getting filled, but it can just always be wicking again, and that's always good, right? The more we have here at the downside, this is like the same sort of structure building itself up that we've seen on the 1 minute up here. All these stops at evens. Here on the 5 minute, we have all these stops at evens. Again, we have all this here. Not as nice on the 1 minute as it is on the 5 minute, but that's fine. We don't mind taking a loss. We don't mind taking a loss at all. There's not very much volume down here, so we'll probably can just slip me right here. For a profit, I'm looking for this sort of area, right? Yeah, right up at that support. I might even take it before that support if it comes back up. There we go.
Filled.
That's fine. We lost 1.6, so that brings us down to 37 on the day. Yeah, we're gonna call it there. I had a good stream. We had some good trades. That last one again, we were just testing out the wicks, as we said. But yeah, good trades. I guess we'll pick this up again tomorrow, and we will have more content coming out again, as I seem to have fixed my computer by taking out this stick of RAM. It seems to have been causing some issues with my display connection. I only have one stick of RAM in it right now, which is not great, but maybe this will go back into a second slot and hopefully it doesn't cause no issues. But yeah, if you made it all the way to the end again, just hit the like button, subscribe, bell notification. I will be streaming quite a lot. I have a TikTok and Instagram and X account. I have all of that. Mainly just TikTok, to be honest. I post the most. So I would recommend heading over to Nathan Trades on TikTok and follow me over there. Obviously most people will already be seeing my TikToks over there rather than my YouTube streams. So if you're coming from the streams to here, thanks, and like I'll see everyone tomorrow. And look at that big drop.